Hello, my 8th grade scholars. Before we continue on with our lesson, I want to review the two key concepts that we have already learned. The first one is the sun illuminates the half of the moon that it is facing, and the other half is dark. Okay, illuminates is one of our vocabulary words from this chapter, which means lit up or to light up. So that it's saying is the sun lights up half of the moon that it's facing, and the other half of the moon that's not facing the sun is dark. The next key concept that we learned is that light from the sun travels in straight lines. You can see these yellow lines here represent the sunlight. The sunlight is only hitting the half of the moon that it is facing. The other half of the moon that is facing away from the sunlight stayed dark. Our chapter question that I want to review is, why is there a border between light and dark on the moon? What causes that border? Why is it there? Our third activity in Amplify Lesson 1.4 is modeling light and dark. You're going to be using an online tool today to model how the sun hits the moon and how that looks. So here are two objectives. The students will be making a visual model to help them answer the chapter 1 question more thoroughly. Scientists make models to help them communicate their ideas, and that modeling is a very important scientific practice. We draw models in class so many times in our notebook. We take tests, we use images, we draw. Now we're going to be doing it digitally, okay? And I'm going to now take you to activity 3 on Amplify. All right, your Amplify activity number 3 in lesson 1.4 should look something like this. If you scroll all the way down, this will be where you'll be submitting your work today. So I created my model already, and when you hit hand in, which I'll show you how to do in a second, it saves it right here. So yours is probably going to be blank. I have not yet typed my answer to the chapter 1 question, but you will do it here in this box. And then you'll hit the button update when you're all done. But first, I need to show you how to get this step of it done. So you're going to scroll up and you're going to click light and dark. It'll open up a new tab for you. So what you're going to do is you're going to show light and dark on the moon. So some key features, we have sunlight coming from the left side, moving to the right side. We have the earth and we have the moon. You can see that this is a top view. So this is a view looking down on the earth and the moon. It's very similar to the simulation that you used on Monday. Click the instructions button and it'll pop up some different things for you to read. Goal is to show light and dark on the moon. What you need to do is tap the pencil to edit the light in the top view panel. Okay, so there's a little pencil. You're going to need to click on that. Then you're going to drag a light shape onto the moon. Then you need to rotate it. So you're going to click, drag, and then rotate. Okay, it says the position of the moon can't be edited, so you can't move the moon itself. And you can add a light shape to the earth, but you don't need to. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do it now. This is the little pencil that the instructions were talking about. You're going to click on that. And you're looking here, light. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You're going to select the one that you think can best represent how the sunlight hits the moon. I showed you. So for me, my example was I chose the light is probably the moon's going to be probably like half light, half dark, I'm thinking. And then from there, I know that when the sun hits the moon, it doesn't hit it to look like this. I'm going to need to rotate it. So it'll look something more like that. And then I'm going to click out. So looking at this, you can see that the sunlight is coming towards the moon. Half of the moon is lit up. So that's how I created my model to show it. Some of you may have a similar model to me. Some of your models, you may come up with something different, and that's okay too. I would like to see everybody's model. If you're not happy with your model, you can always click reset, and then you can reset your model. I'm not going to do that. Then what you're going to do is you're going to click hand in. Okay, thank you. It's going to say okay, thank you. So now you're in a different tab. You're going to need to go back to your Amplify tab, the one that we were in for lesson 1.4, activity 3. You're going to scroll down, and then you're going to see your model that you created is saved right here. Once you've done that, then I want you to complete the written part of it. The written part is you answering, why is there a border between light and dark on the moon? You can say, I'm going to give you a sentence starter. There is a border between light and dark on the moon because, tell me why. You could bring in some ideas, maybe something with the sun, maybe something with how the sun hits. Okay, those are some ideas. Then you're going to click next activity. I'm going to stop right here so that you can go ahead and finish activity number 3 in Amplify lesson 1.4.